Hi, my name is Shelley Maxwell. I'm a clinical social worker with Ascensions Wisconsin EAP, and I wanted to share some ideas with you today about coping with difficult times and the importance of self-awareness. The reason why I'm highlighting self-awareness is because it becomes tricky when we're under stress. Typically, we're very distracted and overwhelmed, and we start to do things that further distract ourselves and even disconnect our awareness from ourselves, right? Like getting on our device and getting lost in it, forgetting about time, and then all the things we were supposed to do that night that don't get done. We might be going back to old eating patterns, drinking patterns, numbing out with sleep, anything that just helps us to not feel and deal with this situation or just gives us a break, right? And so when we come back to self awareness, it's not so much we have to be self aware all the time. It's just how can we start to bring it back into our day so that we can actually get breaks and they feel good and we don't feel guilty about it and it's serving us, right? Disconnection doesn't really serve us, it just delays things, right? So self-awareness, when I'm talking about this, it's noticing when things feel good, and you're going to have a mix when there's stressful times. Yeah, the situation is sucky, but there's still good things that happen. And there's things you can do for yourself that feel really good that you can enjoy. So keep in mind, right? Like in moderation, because I might eat something, right? And it tastes really good, but then I eat a whole bag of it or even half a bag of it and I feel like crap. So that self-awareness, tells me what the stopping point needs to be. And I might develop some strategies to make sure that I don't eat more than yeah, than I need to, right? That feels good. So that self-awareness helps us figure out that balance of what is serving us well, because we're going to feel more peace, we're going to feel a bit of enjoyment, and hopefully that self-awareness starts to bring you a sense of a break. It creates this bubble effect where out here is difficult, but in here within your choices, it feels really good. I have a quote on my computer that says, let the world be what it is, noise and all. Silence is not out there. It's only within you. And it reminds me that the world's going to be chaotic. It's going to be noisy. It's not going to be peaceful. And if I try to control it, or if I numb out from it, I'm going to feel anxious. What I do have control over are my reactions. What I do have control over are the choices I make for myself. So whether it's in this moment, what can I do to help myself? It might be for the next couple of hours, right? Like for the morning, for the afternoon, for the evening, for the night. What gradually starts to happen as we start to check back in with ourselves, how am I doing? Does this feel good right now? Am I serving myself? You start to feel a sense of control. And that control reduces your anxiety and helps you to navigate the difficult things out here. But if you don't have the self awareness, you're not going to know what feels good. You're not going to know what serves you well, right? You don't know when things are getting out of whack again. So there's ways that we can develop that self-awareness, right? Where you might take a pause and just ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Where are my feet? And then bring both feet onto the ground and notice the sensations of just your feet resting on the floor. It might be the next time you go and get something like some water to drink, to take your time and listen to the sound of the water coming into the cup. You might engage your sight to notice what am I holding, right? And what does it look like? Or what does it feel like? If it's tea or something like that, what does it smell like? And then when you taste it, to actually taste it and notice the sensations as you drink it. And let it soothe you. Let it be something that feels nourishing, right? Stay with it and notice it and let it serve you. So these obviously are, another word you could use for this is mindfulness, right? And you can use mindfulness for anything. Whatever you're eating, just taking your time with it and engage all your senses. We're using too much of this part of the executive functioning of our brain, and we forget to really, tune into what we're hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, sensing, in our gut. And they become mini breaks for you the more and more you start to check in with yourself and to be able to notice throughout our day, actually things are okay right now. What a relief. Okay, at 3 o'clock, that's going to be an intense meeting, or when work gets done and I've got to get home. Okay, but right now in this little bubble, you can enjoy it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you some ideas. Now, if you like this, you might write down a list of things that you enjoy and things that serve you well. And you might notice the ones you've gotten away from. So that list might be enough, but you could also bump it up a notch and write why these things are good for you, why they serve you, why you enjoy them so much. You might also rate them on a scale of 1 to 3. So the ones being the easiest, the threes being more difficult. And on this list of bringing back in the things that bring connection and wellness, you might just start with the ones, one at a time, not all of them at once. And once you get the first one consistent, go to the second, the third, but start with the easier ones. And notice how you feel when you do them. Hopefully that'll help bring some momentum and motivation. You're not going to have the motivation to start. Motivation's the outcome. It's the byproduct. So have enough self-awareness that you're noticing the motivation that comes from it when it's feeling good, that you want more of it. You just want more. And if you're struggling with this or you want more ideas, use your EAP benefit. Give us a call, whether it's consulting on the phone. If you need a crisis appointment that day, we're able to accommodate that. If you want to get on our schedule and see if counseling would be helpful, we'd love to hear from you. And there's a couple of ways you can contact us. One is on the website and filling out the form. Another way is emailing at eap@ascension.com. And you can also call us at 1-800-540-3758. And we've got a ton of materials on our YouTube channel if you search up Ascension Wisconsin EAP. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, my name is Shelley Maxwell, and watch more of these videos. They're really helpful. Thank you. Bye.